Welcome to Two Birds, One Show on the BGSE Network at 10 p.m. Eastern every Thursday night. We are DeeTer and RicT, and we talk about Philly sports and craft beer.
Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's my buddy Ricky.
Yo.
We do the show. We talk about craft beer and sports. We'll start off with a beer, hit some sports, get another beer, some more sports. You know how it goes. All right. What you starting off with tonight?
Talking the shit and drinking the beers.
That's what we do best. That's it,
That's
man.
it. That's how we do it. So this evening I'm gonna go with I know I use can you see me all right? It seems dark in here, but
A little dark. Yeah, but I got you.
I gotta get new light bulbs. So my garage is not very well lit.
I thought you had one of those the circle lights that like shine on you when you do
I
this,
do
right?
have one of them things. Shout out to Bonnie for that. I don't have it out here. That's the whole thing. You have to like plug in and shit like that or something. And I got like two outlets behind me. One's my beer fridge and the other's the radio. I like listening to music or sports while we're doing it. I know I usually go with Treehouse. Shout out to Treehouse, the mighty Treehouse.
It's always good.
It is my favorite brewery, Treehouse. But this week I'm going with the new hot thing going, and it's RER.
Real
Ale Revivals. Craving Crustaceans.
That's cool, dude.
It's a collab with Conclave out of New Jersey.
Oh man, I thought that looked like Conclave's logo, dude. Let's show that again. Yeah, that little triangle with the shiny going. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like the all-seeing eye.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
I mean, look at this fucking thing.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you don't get more beautiful than that.
That's it's fucking polenta, dude. It's it's opaque and a bright yellow. It's like yellow hop milk.
Before you dive into that, I got a comment here. Two giant goofballs. What's up, everybody? Hey, what's up there, buddy?
Yeah. So this is 8.5%. So I'm trying to read. It's dark out here. It's hopped with Citra Cryo, Nelson Hyper Boost, Matsueka, and Rickeyo.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
What are you listening to me?
Listen, that's a great hop profile, man. That is awesome.
And the nose on this beer is just fucking next level. And also got a little Delta 9 right there. So Delta 9 and spice it up a little bit.
Spice it up.
I'm keeping a spot there. What you drinking tonight?
All right. Let's see. I am going with an other half. If you guys haven't watched the show before, I love my other half. And this reminds me of like back in the day, like the Nerds candy.
Oh,
with
nice.
Different colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remember that?
This is Matsueka and Cashmere.
Nice.
Two great hops, man. So
I like the Matsueka a lot.
This is what she looks like.
Nice. Still parrot.
Yeah, it's pretty. Damn, dude. That's fucking good, dude. That is good. This guy's a 6'5".
Nice.
And you get the little sweetness from the Matsueka, and then you get that Cashmere, which just looks like a nice, mellow, like a hop. You know, it's just, oh, damn, that is good, dude. Yeah, man.
With that, is that from your local? Is that from Bobcat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the Bobcat.
Yeah, they got new owners.
Really?
Owners, yeah, sold out. I think they wanted to retire or something like that.
Is your buddy still running the beer program over there?
I believe so, because I've seen them there hooking up the growlers and stuff like that. And as long as they keep the distro that they have, it should be the same good beers. You know what I'm saying? But they have been making changes, which is pretty neat. They got rid of the old 3-level shelves that they had from like whatever, and now they have 4-level shelves, dude. Like these things are massive, so now they can fit like a whole nother aisle of stuff in. So that's gonna be great.
That's awesome.
We got a couple of comments here. Let me just Let me see what this guy's got. Two giant goofballs. The Giants news and updates. It says, please tell me you guys are getting free beer for doing the show. If not, message the breweries and they will definitely send you free samples.
Sometimes I do get free beers to do on the show, but yeah, whoever that is, you're absolutely right, man. All the fucking beer we support, man, they should be sending us cases of free shit. Seriously.
I know the guys that do breweries in PA, and they get beer sent to them all the time, and they say like their refrigerator is like filled because of so many like breweries, and that's a good point. But I mean, like, I don't know, man. We got different tastes. Like I try to promote Jersey beer, but man, like I love some of the good beers that we get. You know what I mean? It's tough, dude. Here we go. I got Ant here. I had the Mosaic and Citra version, also superb.
Nice.
Cool.
And what's he drinking? Other half as well?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it has to be because it's a 2 version, right? The 2 hops. Okay. I got Jeff. R.I.P. 8 and Sand. Yeah, they're closing up. Jeff was there today.
Man, that's what a heartbreaker, dude. And I thought they were doing well.
They changed up a lot of their beers. A lot of them are not the same. I don't know why. But if you go back and like look at pictures on Untappd, like Space Force and such, and look at it now, they're not the same look profile.
They get a new brewer or something?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe they changed brewers or something.
Man, that is a shame. And I do not like seeing breweries close down, especially not in this state and in this section of the state. That's a heartbreaker, man. I love that brewery. Every time I've gone there, I've had a great time.
It's a nice location.
Yeah. And we grew up, in that area, and I always thought their beers were solid. I always thought they had a good variety. I remember when you and Al went there and watched the Eagles beat up on the 49ers, and we got pizza from All About the Crust down in Woodbury.
Oh, God,
and that's great fucking place. Pizza. That's a great day at 8
Great cheesesteaks too. If you guys looking for a good cheesesteak, that's like a hidden gem, dude. Their cheesesteaks are really damn good. And if you like pepperoni with hot honey, oh my God, that pizza is jamming, dude. That is so good there.
Speaking of cheesesteaks, did your buddy's cheesesteak joint open yet over in Gloucester City?
They did. I heard a little bit, but it's been like rumbling. So I don't know. I have to get over and try it out. 2 goofballs said again, they legit will. I had a website, did a lot of talk on ciders, and they sent us a 6-pack like crazy in the mail. That's cool. Yeah, I mean that's awesome, man. Thanks for giving us. What's up?
What is Goofballs drinking tonight? If you could shout out what they're drinking. I always love when people share what they're drinking or smoking or vibing in, whether beer, wine, liquor, cannabis, whatever. It's 2025, everybody does their own thing.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah. I got another one for Ben. Drinking the Year of the Snake by Evergreen.
Okay.
When is 8 Sands closing? I have to stop over. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting there.
So Giant Goofball says he's drinking a Gentleman Jack.
Nice. Well played, sir.
Well played. Cheers.
You ever have the single barrel Jack? I don't even know if they still make it, but I remember having it back in, I want to say I was probably like 2008. I don't know. But I don't know if they still make it, but I remember having single barrel Jack, and it was fantastic. But I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and don't stop by. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to say it. I should have posted that up. Jeff said they're closing soon. The beers are not so great as they were before. Like I said, I think there probably was.
What did somebody post something inappropriate?
Jeff said like the beers are not that. I don't really like dogging places. You know what I mean? Yeah, especially in Jersey. I know I should read the comments a little bit more better.
No, my bad.
Okay. Once they start firing in, I'm just like, yo.
I know. I always hate insulting breweries. I don't like insulting breweries either. I know. I always feel bad.
That's rough, man. They're closing, so something went wrong. You know what I mean? And it's bad because their beer was everywhere. You could find like number 2 IPA back in the day, like everywhere. And
I had it in my bar many times.
Yeah.
Their Irish potato one was always fantastic. They put it out around St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
And they had a good Irish red.
Oh, yeah. The Red Murphy or something like that with the dog face or something. Yeah, I like their Hefeweizen back in the day, too, man. They had an awesome smoked pineapple Hefeweizen.
Oh, nice.
Like, you never see it anymore. Like, something happened, man. So,
yeah,
that's a shame.
probably.
I don't like seeing breweries close down, but hey, man, hopefully somebody moves in there because they have all the equipment, they have a permit. So, I mean, maybe some younger brewers will come up and pick it up or something. Nice. I wouldn't even mind seeing like a satellite tap room for like Kane or Carton. Like, it'd be neat to have one of them come down here because you have Magnify coming to what's it, Millville, I think, right? Magnify's coming.
Medford, I think.
Medford, right. But I mean, that'd be great because you want to take a 2-hour drive all the way up there. You can't really drink that much at the brewery to drive back home.
Who should open a satellite brewery there is Treehouse. So if you're watching, Nate, if you're watching, please open a satellite Treehouse brewery. It's my favorite brewery. Please.
You're dreaming, dude. You're dreaming.
I know.
We're never going to have like Other Half or Treehouse because Jersey doesn't have food. And
we
that's
got Other Half in Philly,
huge killer. Yeah, well,
I know
because you can't have food. You have to have food in Philly.
Right.
That's a rule, dude.
I'm hoping that asinine, outdated, antiquated rule goes away because New Jersey's only handcuffing himself by not allowing breweries to have food. It's such a stupid, outdated fucking idea. It's all because who wants to get their pockets lined.
Bro, you're going to a brewery. You should have food to like soak up some of that alcohol. Don't be like, oh man, get lit and to go drive. You're waiting to get a DUI on that point.
Jersey, wake up, get her done.
I got Jeff. He's got drinking Toadwood, Bedford,
nice.
English dark mild.
Nice. Yeah, I've had that many times. Very good beer. Shout out to Tonewood too. I just brought in a keg of their Mas Fuego and I tapped their, it's always good. And I tapped their Rift. You've had the Rift, right?
Yeah, the Rift, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I got that on too.
Sorry, I read the damn comments.
Oh, it's okay. I don't care.
A guy said I guess he's in Florida. What we got like crazy here in Florida, but hell, we got drive-through places that sell alcohol here. Yep,
nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, man, I had a couple good beers when I was in Florida, Clearwater. Man, there was a couple of good breweries.
Tripping Animals is down there. That's a good brewery. Yeah. They put out good stuff. Man, I gotta say, by the way, this beer's fucking fantastic. Listen, dude, beer of the year so far for 2025.
Nice.
I know.
I love Conclave, a fantastic Jersey brewery. You know, what's that? Gravity Waves,
gravitational,
gravitational wave, gravitational pool. God, there's a few of them. I can't think of them right now.
They put out a ton of great stuff, and they do a lot of great collabs.
All right, let's get some sports.
Where do you want to start? I got a little bit. I told you when we were talking on Facebook, I got a lot to say tonight. If you want to get that Ricky rant button ready, I got a lot to say. I don't know why I'm happy. I'm charged up this week. I got a lot to say. We saw our boy Craig earlier today. We were in talking about the same stuff.
Yeah, man. I sent an invite to him.
Craig was supposed to be on the show. I don't. Maybe he fell asleep or something.
Let me. I don't. You see him in the comments. So let me send it to his.
He was at my joint early, dude. He was at my bar way early, dude. So he might be passed out, dude. Shout out to any of our regulars that are watching. You know, much love to all y'all. Always appreciate the support.
I sent it to his messenger file, so maybe it might be on Facebook.
Dude's probably passed the fuck out.
All right, so where do you want to start, dude?
Where do you want to start? You're the producer. You tell me.
All right. Let's go with the NBA first, right?
All right, good.
Because
I saw. I don't know if you saw what I posted on Rick's rants.
I got a little bit of it. I didn't go too crazy, but I got a little.
Listen, the NBA lottery and the NHL lottery is a fucking farce. You're not fooling anybody, guys. So you're telling me fucking Dallas Mavericks, you're the 11th worst team. Jumped
What was it?
10 spots, had a 1.8% chance
1.8.
of getting the. Now think about this, DeeTer. Remember I brought up on the show, I said when that Luka Doncic trade happened, the LA Lakers, for basically nothing. Yeah. I said something fishy's going on, right. And there it is. You know what? Behind closed doors.
My buddy Al said the same thing. My buddy Al said, Ricky said it last show that something's wrong in Denmark. Is what I think he said.
I think what happened behind closed doors, the NBA and LeBron, they said, look, we got to get LeBron one more before he retires. We got to get a superstar, top 3 player, Luka. And the Dallas is probably like, well, I don't want to trade Luka. And they're like, listen, we'll give you the number 1 overall pick. Hush, hush. It's a farce. And listen, I can't stand it. And now the NHL
everybody said it was such a weird trade.
Dude, it was. You're not fooling it. Hey, listen, the game is tilted. The table's tilted. The game is rigged. You're not fooling us anymore. You've been doing this for 30 fucking years. You're not fooling anybody. And now you suckered in the NHL to do it. They're like, oh, let's do it too. Hey, the Islanders, even more or less of a chance to get the number 1 pick than the Mavericks. The Islanders had a 1% chance to get the number 1 pick. They got it. Right? Get the top prospect. Guess where he's from, DeeTer? Guess where he's from, the top prospect in this year's NHL draft.
Where? I don't know.
Long Island.
Oh, is he?
And the Islanders,
new stadium or something like that, or something's weird
because it's fixed, it's rigged.
Right,
the table's tilted. Listen, do like Greg said, bring relegation over to the U.S. You start sucking and tanking, you drop down to the minors. I bet it'll change American sports.
Relegation should be in the U.S., man.
It should.
It's the only way
there'd be no more tanking.
Straight.
No more lotteries.
Right, man. If you can't make it in the big leagues, hey, man, get back to the minors.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you're going to – I can't sit every year where they sit there and, like, we're a bunch of fucking moron sheep. Oh, we're going to do our lottery. Let me ask you something. Why are the lotteries behind closed doors? Oh, I know why, DeeTer. But why is it behind closed doors?
It's all money.
Listen, I know what it's about. Always follow the money trail. I'm just rhetorically saying, why do we do it? And listen, I love everybody, but anybody sitting there, oh, the lottery, I love it. Don't love it, because it's fake and it's staged and it's not true. You're watching a lie.
Yeah, man, I don't really understand the whole why even have a damn lottery, dude. That's
they did it because teams were tanking to get the high picks, so they said, okay, we'll do the lottery, so the worst team's not guaranteed. Now, somewhere along the way,
they should penalize
scumbags in the dark room were like, hey guys, guess what? We can fix this and make and we create the narrative and the story and we control it. This is some government shit, not but this is some conspiracy theory. I mean,
well, wasn't it like that the thing when Crosby got drafted, right? Because the Penguins were like doing awful.
Yeah,
they were talking about moving the stadium, team somewhere else, and then lo and behold, they got the number 1 pick and saved everything. Yeah,
well,
man.
and same with
shady,
LeBron in Cleveland, and then guess what? LeBron leaves Cleveland, and what happens? Oh, Cleveland got the number 1 overall pick 2 years in a row. Oh, come on. Yeah. We have a new franchise in Orlando. It's the only game in town. There's no baseball, no football. No, they won the number 1 overall in the lottery and got Shaq. Yeah, okay. And then Shaq leaves. Oh, you won it again and got Dwight Howard. They did the same thing in San Antonio. It's a farce. Anybody that's watching, don't get fooled.
And it said, do they monitor the ping pong ball raffle?
They know who's going to. They of course they have people. They have probably weighted balls. You know what I mean, to make the come up that they want to come up.
Dude, it's so rigged. It is so rigged. I don't like to be this type of guy.
I'm sorry for
you. Man, dude, it just seems very strange that these situations keep on happening.
And dude, and then this year it's just the cherry on top. I'm done. I'm out. I don't believe it. I'm not buying what you're selling. Don't piss on my head. Tell me it's fucking raining.
Well, I am happy the Sixers got at least the 3rd, right? So
yes, they got the number 3, and that's all right. I'm gonna back off to you. I want to know, what does DeeTer do with pick number 3?
Well, like, I mean, I did. I would get a big guy, but I like what you say. Like a lot of the good teams are based off of the point guards and stuff like that nowadays. So hey, man, yeah, get a point guard. You know what the hell? To get somebody who can shoot the ball, I guess. Me personally, I would like to see a big guy down, either another center, because I don't think Joel's got too much longer, man, and I don't really like his work ethic. I don't think he's going to come back and be like an MVP that he was a couple years ago. It's not going to happen, man. But,
so here's where I'm at with it. I don't know if you're going to. I don't think you'll agree with. I don't think you'll agree. And I went on Facebook and put in some sports, and people just attacked me.
yeah.
But you know what I would do? I would take the number 3 overall pick and say, I will give you the 3rd pick and Joel Embiid for whatever, just to get that horrific contract off our books. I'm serious. And it happens all the time, DeeTer, in the NBA. It happens all the time. And listen, then build around Maxey and McCain.
Yeah, man. Dude, I would love that. I would actually love that. I know people would be like,
you get out of jail free card with that number 3 pick. Dude, and this draft is mediocre at best anyway. You want to take Ace Bailey out of Rutgers. Maybe ends up being good, but I think he's going to be the next Evan Turner. I don't want no parts of him. This is the year the NBA gods granted you with a get out of jail free card, 76ers. Don't worry. Listen, you make a lot of bad moves. This is the right one. Package the pick with Embiid so someone will take that contract. Dude. Listen, you just signed him. He's here for the next 4 years at like $60 million per year. It handcuffs the shit out of it. Take the pick. Say, I'll give you the number 3 overall, but you have to also take Joel Embiid off our books.
Oh, that's what I would do. Dude.
And now you can build around Maxey and McCain.
Please do that, dude. Because Joel's not coming back, dude. And
listen, I love Joel. He's one of my favorite Sixers ever, but his best days are behind him, and his trade value is only getting lower by the fucking month.
Ed said I would even throw it in a bus pass.
Right?
Anything, dude. Couple of basketballs, bag of chips. Just fucking get him out of here, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
It's bad, dude. It's bad. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't winning with him, dude. You're not.
Yeah, I think the Joel Embiid experiment is over. I think it's run its course. The process failed. Now let's move on to the next thing. Let's put the whole process and all of that. It's done. It's over. Time to move on. It's the same thing like with the answer when Allen Iverson, when it was time to move on. Listen, it's time to change errors in 76ers basketball. Joel, we love you. You'll go down. You'll go to the Hall of Fame. You'll be one of the greatest centers ever. But your time here is over, man. It's over.
Our big draft picks in the past have not been good, dude. Fultz, that was a bust. Simmons, that was a bust.
Well, listen, that's the reason they haven't won a championship in 40 years. And I'll transition into same with the Philadelphia Flyers, who haven't won a championship in 50 years, half a century. Philadelphia Flyers, way to go! You shit the bed for a half a century. Do you want to get in? What's your thoughts on the Ricky Tocchet hiring as the head coach?
I was not a fan at first. I'm tired of the hiring old Philly Flyer players, man. It doesn't work. But Al, my buddy Al, is really good with the hockey. If you guys don't know me, I try to hang with these guys, Ricky and Al, in sports, but these guys are fucking masterminds. And I try to hang with Ricky and Al beer, but I'm more the producer. I'm the producer behind the scene. I sometimes get a little riff that I'm not keeping up. But
and you're a great producer at that. This is all in good fun anyway for all of us.
But he said Tocchet is really good with the young players and such like that. Different way from Tortorella, who's really hard in molding tough players. Tocchet is more boosting the young talent.
Yeah, I'll say this about Tocchet. He is a good communicator. He is. He connects with players. He's a great communicator. And listen, that's huge. And I'm going to piggyback on your point. I don't want to cut you off or anything. I'm not anti-Tocchet. It just wasn't my first choice. I love Rick Tocchet as the player. Probably one of my top 3 favorite Flyers ever. Not probably, he is. I'm a huge Tocchet fan, but as a head coach, I got to separate the Rick Tocchet, the player, from Rick Tocchet, the coach. I do like him. I wish and I said it for an entire year, you should have fired Tortorella at the end of last year and hired Craig Berube, who's, by the way,
there's a lot of good options that we should have jumped on.
After that, Danny Briere sat on. I'm doing a Ricky. This is a Ricky rant because I've been holding this to fucking. So Danny Briere, you sat on your fucking hands there, and you kept Tortorella, not just after. Oh, they kind of missed the place. Dan, that was a monumental collapse. You held a playoff spot for 92% of the season and blew it in the last month. That's monumental, and you missed it by 1 point when all said and done because the team quit on your head coach because he mind fucked them. At the end of the year, if they put blood, sweat, and tears out there for him, he's like, let me play mind games with him. They're like, fuck you, John. We quit. And that's what you got. And what did Danny Briere do? He sat on his fucking hands and brought the guy back. And the team never came back. Listen, have you ever quit on somebody? You don't go back. It's not like, well, let's go back.
Yeah.
And Dan, you sat on your hands. You should have hired Berube. You want to hire former Flyers? He's a former Flyer. He's beloved. He's a cup-winning coach in St. Louis. Has already won a Stanley Cup. Now he's probably about to take the Toronto Maple Leafs another close to Stanley Cup this year because they jumped on him because the Flyers sat on their hands and didn't fire Torts. That's number one. Number two, in the middle of the season, when the team had still quit on Torts and they were 4 teams out of a playoff spot, Montgomery was fired from Boston, one of the winningest coaches in the NHL over the last 5 years, and they fired him. Danny, you should have said, John, you're gone, and brought Montgomery in. But you know what? Somebody else did, right? Sat on his hands. Thirdly, season ended. Pittsburgh and Mike Sullivan parted ways. He's a 2-time winning cup and developed an amazing culture in Pittsburgh. And Dan sat on his hands. And our division rival Rangers swooped in and they signed Sullivan. Dan, 5. Joel Quenneville, Stanley Cup winning coach, one of the best coaches in NHL history, was available. You sat on your hands and Anaheim Ducks swooped in 5 days ago and signed him. And now that everybody's gone, the cup winning coaches, this Ricky rant, I know it's a long Ricky rant. You brought in Tocchet almost because you sat on your hands for too long and the decision was made for you. He was the last one out there. All the cup winning coaches were gone because you sat on your hands like a fucking pussy. I can't stand Danny Briere. I can't. You're on the clock now, Dan, because guess what? Tocchet fails, you're gone too. Because you sat on your hands, you probably could have brought in a cup-winning coach that probably would have won a cup here and ended the 50-year drought. But you sat and sat and sat and sat, and now you're fucking talking. You're left with Tocchet, not you hired Tocchet. There's the Ricky rant.
We're going on a.
There it is.
We're going on a. We're going on a. We're going on a.
So this is not an anti-Rick Tocchet rant. This was more of an anti-Danny Briere rant.
I need a beer. Shit.
Yeah, I'm almost. Hey, real quick, Ricky Tocchet. I'm gonna give you his stats. He's coached in 3 other places. He's a solid coach.
Yeah.
He was in Tampa Bay for 2 years, then Vancouver for 3, and Arizona for 4 years. Hey, he won the Jack Adams award. Was it last year as Coach of the Year?
Won it twice.
I thought he won it once, but maybe he did.
I had it saying he won it twice. I could be wrong.
No, I think he only won it once in 23-24 season.
Okay. Damn it, dude. I had his shit up here.
It was in the 23-24 season. He did win it once.
Okay.
He's 11-11 career in the playoffs as a head coach, which isn't screaming anything.
Oh, he won it 2 years ago. That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
One time. So he's 11-11 in the playoffs, which is not shouting confidence to me. I don't know. Rick, I wish you well. I do. I'm rooting you on. You're one of my favorite players. I'm not overly confident. Like I said, he's a good communicator, but I don't think he was the right hire for this team. So
he got a couple Stanley Cups under Pittsburgh staff, right? As assistant.
Yes,
coach.
but he was not the head coach.
Right. Yeah. I mean, hey, man, he's got some pretty good stats. I'm curious how it's going to go.
He's at a 51% win clip in the regular season, and he's 11-11 in the playoffs. Let's not go anoint the guy with really good stats.
Right.
He's got average, basically 100. If you could declare average stats, listen, and I want him to do well. I want my Flyers. I'm just glad it's not John Tortorella, so I'm not going to complain. I'm just glad it's not John Torts anymore. So, Rick, go get him, man. Go win a cup. That's your job. That's what's expected.
Right. We had a couple comments I couldn't put in because we're doing the Ricky rant. If you guys are new to the show, the Ricky rant's got to go through the whole process and then we could come back in comments. So
Yeah, my bad.
Jeff said Flyers are the king of regurgitation.
Right on.
Giving us the old meal over and over again. Damn, that's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit. You can't touch Rick with the beers that he drinks. Yeah, he does drink some pretty good beers.
Who's that, Ant?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, bro. Much respect, yeah.
So beer.
Yeah, what you going with, kid?
Again, other half. Yeah.
Nice.
All Citra, everything. Yeah, if you don't know, man, like I love other half. I had so many times going up there to the original spot and standing in line and getting beers. And it's just a great memory of mine with my good friends and everything. And it's just, you can't take that away. You know what I mean? Like, I love their beer. They always do a really good high ABV IPA, and their hop profiles are just amazing, dude. Like the way they do their beer. So
I do know you love your summer stock.
Yeah.
And that's a great beer, by the way. That is a fucking that's like a monumental beer. That's that's
the high density one is even way better, but the high density.
But I'm saying that Citra everything you're drinking is one of the has held the heavyweight belt for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
If it was in a wrestling league. So cheers to you on good beer. It's crazy. I haven't gotten my second beer yet. Yeah, usually DeeTer, I'll be honest, this beer tastes so good, I don't want it to be done.
Oh, we've been talking a lot about sports, and we're hitting that 30-minute mark. So let's get some promos going here. Right? Promo time. Hey.
Yeah, baby.
You know what? Hit that like and the subscribe buttons. Go
and
share. Share it out there. Get it out.
Help our algorithm, man. We're just, two poor Jersey kids trying to have fun and talk shit for people.
Just trying to make it happen. And we have watch Dog Wrestling on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Also, shout out to Schwartz and Associates accounting firm in South Jersey. I mean, if you got a small business, there's no better place than there. So do yourself a favor and check them out.
And hey, if you need a little pick-me-up, Dubby energy drink.
So good.
All natural, no jitters. Hey, if you're gaming, gaming all night on the games.
Mix it with vodka if you like it. You know what I mean?
If you're working out in the gym, hey, Dubby, hit that QR code, big game promo code there. All right. And then maybe you just want to relax. Yeah, maybe you just want to sit and have a cigar outside. Yeah, after the workout and your energy drink, everything's calmed down.
That's
End of the night, Puff Sit Chat. Promo code, big game. Hit that QR code. Subscribe, get monthly cigars, live it up,
I got fat bags of scones. I got white owl blunts, and I'm about to go get lifted.
Oh, shit. Well, there's
that's Method Man. That is Method Man, for anybody that doesn't know. METHOD, man.
Goddamn. Other half is so damn good.
It's a good brewery, man. No doubt. What's the ABV on that? About 8.5?
Oh, yeah, definitely 8.5, I think. Yep, 8.5. I think that's like their sweet spot there, man. They always go for 8.5.
Yeah. Man. That seems like a lot of all the greats, a lot of their big time sellers are around that 8.5%.
I'll tell you what, though, that 6.5, man, that was damn good, dude. That the can that looked like Nerds, pretty good.
Yeah.
Duo. Hop duos. Yeah, man, that's pretty good.
Do you remember when Nerds had a cereal?
Nah.
You don't remember the Nerds said they did because I was a fan.
It must have been like pure sugar,
unhealthy. Oh, dude. Listen, in 80s, the sugar issues didn't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Everybody, sugar. Yeah,
like just dump some sugar in it. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
Remember the big canisters of iced tea mix when you're a kid with the big scooper? You scoop it in the big pitchers with all the water, and it's like sugar already added. Like, man. In the 80s, they were just like, fuck it, dude. Put whatever you want in food
Hawaiian punch. You know what I mean? It's just like pure sugar, dude. Oh, my God.
I think everybody was high on coke back then or something.
Yeah, sounds about right. God damn. All right, so you getting beer number 2 yet, or we
I
moving on
am,
some more
Dieter. You
sport?
know what? I'm pussyfooting over here, drinking slow because it's so fucking good. And so it's the last one I have this batch until I get it again.
It's a beautiful glass too. Shout out to Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve.
Good
Also,
dude. Thank you
he's
for
one of
hooking
the
us up with his
coolest
glasses.
people in the beer game. Much respect to Uncle Steve. Yeah. He is the man. I think he sent me a text meant for you because it said, "Hey, can you ask Rick when you see him?" So I'm like, I think he meant to when you talked to him on the podcast. I think he meant to send it to you. So
that's great. That's great. Hey, ask Rick to do this or that. Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, I can do that. Oh my god, dude.
He wanted you to ask me, but now it's me asking you about the RAR release coming this weekend. They're releasing two new beers.
That's totally
and
you.
He's asking what the schedule is, and it's basically I think they open at like 11. Get there by 11 or whenever, and it's like any hit and run on a great beer list. Get what you can and get out, but try to get there a little early. I mean, I'm not going.
Giant Goofball said he moved on to Aldi's coconut wine. Surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a little wine once in a while. Impressive. I'll tell you what, man. I went to a winery with Jeff, Blue Cork. Oh, man, dude. It was amazing.
Is that
great wine? Yeah. It's up in Williamstown. Awesome food and a lot of hot chicks, dude. Like rich, hot girls. It was like, holy shit, dude. It's the jackpot coming here. Like next time I gotta look a little bit more spiffy. You know what I mean? Going to a winery instead of just like a t-shirt and shorts.
Did you score at least 6 out of 7 digits?
I gotta get a golf shirt. I gotta get like a good golf shirt.
You better get a golf shirt, sir. Yeah. The fact that you didn't wear one on this trip, I'm a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this kid a fucking polo. Can we get some likes, shares, and subscribe so we can get the kid a polo? Please. America, we're begging. We need to get DeeTer late, is what we're saying. Let's get him a polo, dude.
Yeah. Dude, their food was fantastic. Like the whole charcuterie board and all, man. What they did was they had like shish kebabs.
Y'all got charcuterie up in there.
It was like meat and cheeses and basil
all the with the meats and cheeses in the land.
Balsamic vinegar on it, dude. It was intense. It was so damn good.
That sounds intense, dude.
Blue Cork. Check them out, man. And the wine was so damn good, dude. Like we shared a couple bottles. The Marlowe on Oak Barrel. Oh my god, dude.
I believe it's pronounced Merlot.
Is it Merlot? I thought it was Marlowe.
No, I'm joking. Yes, it's Merlot. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know these days. I'm from Jersey. How often do we have wineries in Jersey? The
next beer, I'm going RIR. What? You pick it. I know your birthday's on Star Wars Day. I got the Swamp Planet or the Desert Planet. Which one am I drinking next?
Yeah, dude, Desert Planet. You did Swamp Planet before. I don't think you did the Desert one.
Probably,
yet. Yeah.
So, Desert Planet, this is probably Tatooine.
Yeah, right. Because
the Swamp Planet would be Dagobah, where Yoda lived.
I just got done watching Andor. Oh my god!
Don't tell me. I'm about to binge watch.
So good.
I know that's my buddy Chris watch it. I know.
Fucking good.
I know. Yeah. Don't tell me none of it.
A lot of Disney stuff they've been messing up, but this was good, dude. This was good.
I actually liked the Alkalite. I thought that was pretty dark.
I did too, and it was a shame that the one dude passed away. That was like the cool Sith Jedi or whatever. I don't know.
Face?
What's up? The big guy, the big Happy Face.
And Alkalite. Remember the guy with the metal mask? It looked like a smiley face. You
said you're talking about it's Soka, right?
No, I'm talking in Acolyte.
You know what? I
you didn't see it with the twins, with the little twins, and
I tried watching it. That was really bad. I like the Ahsoka one. The Ahsoka one was pretty good.
I got Ahsoka, and you're right. Now I know who you're talking about. The white hair guy. He was a Sith. Yes. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Sorry, I was on Acolyte. Yes, I know he did die, and that is a shame.
They replaced him with the dog from Game of Thrones. He's going to be playing that character in season 2.
I've never seen it.
Game of Thrones?
I don't have HBO.
Bro,
I know.
Game of Thrones is so
I know.
good, man.
I know. I'm the biggest sci-fi
So
nerd in the world. Listen,
Damn,
I'm not paying for. I'm already paying almost
Yeah.
$300 a month on fucking cable. I watch 4 channels.
Yeah.
I'll
hear
go
ya.
buy the box set of Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah. Dude, the dog was like the meanest knight, dude. He was badass. So it's a good like character to pick up to play that role, man. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
I didn't care for the Acolyte. I thought it was a little cheesy, but
Joe, you did watch The Acolyte.
like 3 episodes. I couldn't watch the whole
Oh,
thing.
well, it actually, dude, it got better as it went. It really did. It gets dark, dude, like really dark, dude.
All right, I'll try to check
which
that. If you say
Disney
it's
won't
good,
usually do
all
it
right.
with Jedi shit. Yeah, it's got really dark, dude.
Okay. I'll have to check it out then.
So yeah, that was good. Ahsoka was good. Oh, did you watch Skeleton Crew?
Yeah, dude, I liked it. I thought it was
loved
really
it, dude.
good, dude.
I fucking
Yeah.
loved it, dude. I started watching it with my boys, thinking, it's kind of a kiddie adventure. I'm like, they're gonna love it. About 4 episodes in, they're like, Dad, I'm out, and I'm like, well, I'm going to finish it then. If you ain't, I'm emotionally invested.
It was like Goonies,
and yet Jude Law played a great character, dude.
Yeah, Jude Law was awesome. It was like Goonies and Star Wars mixed together, dude.
That's what I said to my wife when I'm like, this is great. Goonies and Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, that was
2 of my all-time favorite franchises.
So how's the beer? Which go with?
It's phenomenal. I went with the Desert Planet, like you said.
Right.
Good choice. This is 8.5%. So fucking dark in here. I think I can get Citra. I don't know. Can you see what hops are in there? I can't.
I see 8.5. I don't know.
8.5. But it's really fucking good. Every of the new RAR releases since they started with their new brewer. I think he's got from Corporate Ladder.
So it's a new brewer
ago.
that they got there, right?
I think so. I think he came from Corporate Ladder in Florida, by the way.
Nice.
From what I've heard. Listen, everything I've had since he's come has been like 4.75 or higher. Dude, that's higher than like Treehouse level and Willow Park and shit like the big times eccentric, this is they're doing something special right now, guys. If you're out there and you're a major hophead like me, do yourself a favor, man. Get a hold of their shit, dude, with these releases. They're amazing. Reminds me of Trillium in their heyday when Trillium was double dry hopping everything, and they had that very low carb, like hoppy swamp water in a good way. Oh, dude.
I'll bring it up on Untapped, man. These pictures look amazing. It looks beautiful, man.
Dude, it's next level shit, dude. I don't talk lightly about IPAs.
Hop with Freestyle Nelson Hyper Boost. Like, what is Hyper Boost, man?
Oh, it's
Galaxy.
It's like what weed would say, like Tyne Bud.
Right.
Back in, it's just better.
Notes of mandarin, marshmallow, lime, drippy watermelon, and drowning in riptide tropical fruit. Yeah,
dude, it is though. It is. Like it's that good, DeeTer. Listen, ask Uncle Steve. I just got him some. Ask Pittsburgh Bill. I just got him some. Right. This shit is fucking. It's next level right now.
They're getting crazy with these descriptions, man. Oh my god, crazy, creamy, dense, and layered mouthfeel.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, all right, that's the good stuff right there.
It is, dude. Listen, DeeTer.
I am. All right. I believe it. All right. So
Christopher Walken said to Dave Grohl at the award show behind the scenes, he was like, "Is the effect on Foo or Fighter?" And Dave Grohl's like, I think it's Fighter." He's like, "That's what I thought." Ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters. You need it. Every show now is going to have a Christopher Walken break.
Oh my god, dude! Too much, man.
You gotta love our show around 45 minutes or 40 minutes when the gummies and shit are all kicking in. It's like, yeah, that's the best part of the show.
Oh yeah, it's great. So we got the Phillies.
This is the real life. MTV, the real world. No, this is the real world.
We're going reel it in. We're going to reel it in right now. Let's hop on some sports.
Let's hop on the Phillies schedule.
To the Phillies. We had the two games yesterday, a doubleheader, right?
Yeah.
We won the first one, and then we got smoked in the second,
It's
man.
same like I said to my buddy Mike earlier at the bar. We had 2 games yesterday. One was beautiful and one was a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So listen, but this is baseball. I'll say this. Everybody's going nuts about Aaron Nola. Oh my God. Listen, I know it's alarming. It is. And I've also watched Aaron Nola pitch here for like the last 7 years. If there's the most cool, calm, and collected cat in this fucking town, it's Aaron Nola. You saw him own it and take credit in the post. He didn't hide from the cameras. Dude, he manned up and got right in front of the camera for like 15 minutes. And he's like, dude, I was garbage. And he's owning it. And it sucks, but the Aaron Nola block that I know
it's
that
tough,
the guy's
He's
a good pitcher, man.
He just doesn't start off well. He's a Texas guy, right? He likes
Louisiana.
But he doesn't do good in the start for some friggin' reason.
I feel like with Nola, the hotter it gets, the better he pitches.
Yeah,
and maybe it's because he is from Louisiana. And listen, it's pretty shocking numbers, though. I went and kind of dug deep into this, looking into this. Yesterday's Nola start, which by the way, God, he gave up 9 earned runs. 12 hit. It was the most ugly game I've ever seen Nola pitch ever. And I'll say this: it's the first time since 1901 in Phillies history that a Phillies pitcher has gone this far in the season with this many losses. I mean, he's 1-7. I mean, you're talking about that's 124 years. That's not like 20 years ago. I mean, so that's pretty scary. I don't know if maybe he needs a 15-day, not on the injured list, but you're injured on the 15-day DL just to kind of get your mind right. You know what I mean? Just kind of gather yourself and get away from the game.
I think after this loss, it would probably put a little bit of fire under his ass. I mean, that was really bad. It was nice that we pulled off the first game as a win. I mean, hey, you broke even, right? And Cardinals are not a bad team. They're a good
Cardinals
team.
are a really good team. Weren't they on an 8-game win streak coming in this game and then beat us game 1, which made a 9-game win streak? That's a really, really good Cardinals team, everybody. So don't beat up your Phillies too bad. And by the way, that's the first series we've lost in 6 series. The Phillies won 5 straight series. So everybody relax. This is baseball. You can't have the football mentality in baseball.
They're 24-20, so they're right with us. You know what I mean? Like, so the split even.
Cardinals, you'll probably see them again in the playoffs. Right. So that's a really good Cardinals team. So, and listen, hey, Cardinals, you want 2 out of 3 this time? We'll take our 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, whatever, in the playoffs.
I got a couple comments here. Just give me 1 second. Ant said RER has 3 location on the same street. Laboratory is my favorite. And then he said, put him in the bullpen for a few games. Nola. So,
you can't put him in the bullpen.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to him either, man. Like, it's just how he is in the beginning, man. He's a little slow, dude, but he'll pick up.
Baseball's the one game that teaches you. This is why I love it compared to football, because they're the exact opposite, and I love them both equally. But baseball's the game of don't panic, breathe, be patient. Now, football's like, oh my God, we got to get done now. You can't have the football mentality in baseball season. Listen, the Phillies, yes, they lost, and they lost 14-7. Yeah, they did. It sucked.
You split it.
That happens to every team around. That happens to every team around the league every day. This is baseball. Listen, the Phillies are probably going to lose about 50 more of these guys. So get ready, or 40 more of these. So this is baseball. If it was football, this is football season. This is baseball season.
Well, we got the Pirates up next, right?
Yeah, I think the Phillies take 2 out of 3.
Yeah, what's their record, dude? Yeah, 15-29. Dude, yeah, we'll be okay against the Pirates, man. Hopefully.
Listen, this is baseball, DeeTer. Even if they got swept by the Pirates, I would still say, relax. This is baseball.
Yeah, you are pretty calm about the baseball stuff, dude. I will say that, man. I've
learned over the years, man. It's the slow man, the thinking man's game. It's the beautiful game.
Yeah, you can't get too fired up on the start, dude. Just
baseball's game and the season can't get too. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
You get to ramp it up when October starts. It's like everybody's like, it's like a horse waiting at the gate. It's fine. And then once October hits, it's like your horse, the gates open, and then you can be all intense like football season because it's 1 month. So, and Philly, if you can grasp that, we'll go on and win a lot of World Series with that mindset. Is this we set a mindset and an energy for this city? Have that what I just told you, and we'll win like fucking 8 championships in 20 years.
I feel like the bats are connecting. Schwarber's fucking killing it, right? Turner's doing okay.
Everything's fine. I'm not. There's nothing. Yeah. It's just this is.
And I feel like they got a good grasp on the fielding errors. You know what I mean? Like you're not seeing that so much now. Like in the beginning, it was a couple errors here and there. Like they're playing good ball, man. You just gotta let it go.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to panic about the Phillies in May when we're 2 games out of first. Not that that even matters. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear you.
Listen,
we got to talk. We got to talk some sports.
No, I know. I gave all the stats on Nola about the record from 1901 of having that many losses this early. I know, and I get it, and it's fine, and I'll still talk about it. I have a lot to talk about with it. But I just would say don't panic. Baseball is it's chess. You know what I mean? And not disrespecting football, but football's checkers. And then I love football is my favorite sport, but it's just it's thinking, man.
That's a good comparison, man. It is like chess. It's like your little pieces here and there, and you just got to get to that one.
And it goes for so long,
man.
and it goes for so long.
It's very blunt force. It's just like, I gotta get it all now.
Listen, every Philly fan. The Phillies will be there when October starts. Don't worry. We'll be one of the horses running in the race.
I think so.
Enjoy. What did we say? Not just in baseball and life. Enjoy the journey. This is the fun part. The destination's great, but the journey's where all the fun shit happens, man. Enjoy this, Phillies fans. Each game's listen, the highs, the lows. I got news for you. We're not going to go undefeated for the rest of the year. We're going to have more losses, and some are going to suck really bad. But listen, this is baseball.
Get to the games, eat a hot dog, sit, chill out, have a beer,
drink a $16 Bud Light.
Yeah, if you want something to bitch about that, dude. $16 for a
seriously,
beer,
dude. So you want to move on to the greatest team of all time?
Yes, but before we get to that, there is a new podcast out there.
Nice.
Right? Exciting Mics.
Yes. I brought that up 2 weeks ago. They were going to do their podcast. Cooper the Gene and Reed Blankenship. I can't wait to listen to it, dude.
I have yet to hear it, but it just came out yesterday, right?
I think me and you are the original Exciting Whites on the podcast scene.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm watching.
We should do a show with them.
Oh my god, that'd be so
imagine
great.
We got on that show. Oh, by the way, NJ Craft Beer, NJCB, they contacted Crystal Lockman from Axe and Arrow, one of the owners. They want to do a big event in North Jersey, Central Jersey, and South Jersey. And they contacted Crystal Lockman at Axe and Arrow, phenomenal brewery, and said, we want to do an event.
I just had a few friends from Audubon, the Tanner Brewery. They moved over from Tanner to Axe and Arrow.
Well, I remember I heard about that a week or two ago. They contacted me and said, can we give the guy from your area in NJCB your number? We want to set up. We think your bar would be the best place down here to do it. I was like, yeah, absolutely. No problem. Give my number. So if it happens, we got to go support. It'll be all about New Jersey beers. I always keep a ton of Jersey beers on my tap list, dude. I was counting today. I think I have 17. Actually 16. Awesome. Actually 16. Because I have Flying Fish on there, which is not technically New Jersey now. It's Maryland. But was New Jersey. It's actually the first craft brewery I ever went to in my life. That's my Neil Young's first concert I ever went to. Flying Fish, my first brewer I ever went to, So they kind of, popped the cherry, for lack of a vulgar term, on my craft beer brewery experience.
Very cool, dude. That'd be awesome, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and you got to come. We got to get Al and your buddy John that brews. Johnny Perslow, the guy wins all the brewery competition, and come support New Jersey.
Shout out to South Jersey Fermentation Club.
Yeah,
if you guys are looking to do some home brewing in the South Jersey area, look them up. They'll definitely help you out where to get your hops and grains and show you how to do it. South Jersey Fermentation Club.
Great, dude. Some of the best breweries in the world in that club. I mean, I remember just some of the fucking eccentric, amazing, different stuff you were telling me John would brew, like his root beer mead and stuff like that. I'm like, man, that is a master at their craft. You know, anybody can brew a macro light lager, but I mean, to brew amazing, different stuff like that and do it well. I mean, that takes mastery.
So I'm going on my third beer.
Damn, you lush.
King Sue. Yeah, I was thirsty tonight.
It's a great fucking beer, dude.
Yeah.
Great fucking thirsty beer. Well played, Sal. Well played.
I learned from the best.
Listen, me and you learned it together. We were on the circuit together. Out there running shit.
Oh man, if you guys
remember back in the day when pumpkin beers got real big, and we even stepped in the game on that. We're like, "Oh, you want to know about pumpkins?" And then me and you each drank like 47 different pumpkin beers. God.
I love pumpkin beer, man.
I do too. I still do, but I only drink them 1 month of the year.
But if you're looking for a good beer that you get off the shelf, King Sue.
No, the best
Toppling Goliath. Yeah, man.
It's the best shelfie in the world. Wait till the double dry hop version hits. Whoa! Let me tell you what.
That's all right.
Oh, is that beer 3 for you?
That's beer number 3.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna end. I was gonna say I'm gonna fucking get another third beer then.
Yeah, right now you good? Or are you still drinking on the one?
I'm still drinking this, but you know why, DeeTer? They're so good. I don't want them to be done. You ever get a beer where like this tastes so good, I don't want to even finish it.
RRR has been doing really good stuff,
dude. Listen. They cracked the code. Up, down, left, right. B, A, start. They got the contra code. They figured it out, and they're riding the wave, and they should strike while the iron's hot, dude, and ride that shit. And I got nothing but respect for them. Keep putting out. I'm gonna keep buying them from you at exorbitant prices, but keep putting them out.
Exorbitant price.
Seriously, dude.
Well, we got to hop in some Eagles, right? We got the Exciting Mike's podcast. Check them out.
Yeah,
cool guys, man. I can't wait to watch this
Reed Blankenship, 2 of the coolest white dudes in the world besides me and DeeTer. Me and DeeTer are like Howard Stern and fucking joke, Fred. And they're like, the
NFL schedule's out, and this preseason schedule looks ridiculous.
Preseason? What the fuck? Preseason?
Dude, it's the Bengals, the Browns, and the Jets.
But yeah, who cares?
What? I get that, but what are you going to learn off of that, dude? What are you going to test the metal on that?
That's not getting everybody in rhythm and game shape and all.
You're the Super
Last
Bowl
thing
champion.
I'm thinking about is the preseason. The best
I get that, but
listen, don't get injured
Super
in the
Bowl
preseason.
champion, and then you're going against like the lowest of the lowest. It's just like walking over them.
That's who they play every year. You're on a preset.
Oh my god,
preset,
dude.
Yeah. They already know who we're playing the next 12 preseasons. It's all set in advance. It's those schedules. And that doesn't even matter.
Browns and Jets.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm just saying that's pretty fucking shitty, dude.
We in here talking about practice, not a game. Not a game.
All right.
Not a game.
I'm just saying that's like the 3 worst team. Like, all right, okay.
Preseason, who the fuck cares? Do you remember what the Eagles' record was in the preseason last year? Do you remember who they played? I don't, because I don't care. Just don't anybody get hurt in the preseason. I don't care. Listen, let me jump to the schedule. I just want to say something. I hear a lot of Philadelphia fans chapping, and when we talk a lot, there's a little underlying fear. Listen, guys. Oh my God, the schedule's so hard, so difficult. Yes,
come on.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. You're Super Bowl champions. This is good. Iron sharpens iron. I want my schedule to be tough. I don't want to get to the playoffs and get punched in the mouth by a cupcake and be like, oh my God, what did I do? I want to get there and be so battle tested, be like, no matter what you hit me with, you ain't stopping me. And that's what this is. This is the same Eagles team. Yes, you lost a few players. Guys, I got news for you. You're watching the first back-to-back Super Bowl champion in Eagle history this year. I'm calling it now in fucking May. This team is fucking going to annihilate people in this. People are looking at it and saying, like, fuck, we got the Eagles in week 7. I don't give a fuck who we're playing. Put the best in front of us because the Eagles are going to they're going to Mike Tyson
when
he was in his prime.
I absolutely love game 1 against the Cowboys.
The birds versus the turds. The birds versus the turds, baby.
We were hanging up that Super Bowl fucking flag
in front of Mr. Birds.
Dude. That's like the best, dude.
Oh, dude, listen. Our energy has been woken up. That's what happened with the Super Bowl. We are living in the best.
Thank you, football gods. Thank you, football gods, for giving us
our dues. We paid our dues.
Oh my God! No matter what happens, eat shit. There's the Super Bowl flag.
I'm going to be honest with you. The Eagles are smoking Dallas. And Dallas is maybe a 5 or 6 win team at best this year. That team fucking sucks.
Yep. They sucked last year. They're going to suck this year. Yep. Oh, God,
real quick. The one thing I will say about the schedule, though, the NFL, the fucking jerk-offs that you are, not rewarding us really by being Super Bowl champions in the fact you didn't give us any back-to-back home games. That's fine. But you gave us like 2 or 3 back-to-back road games. Like, come on, man. I know I like the schedule to be a little tough. I like to rocky it. Rockies are. But, dude, hook us up a little bit for winning the Super Bowl. They shit in our face for the schedule last year, and look what it did for us.
The ending of the schedule is a fucking gauntlet. You're playing fucking Commanders twice.
Peter, I'll
and
be
the
honest
fucking
with you.
Bills, dude.
I hear what you're saying, and 99.9% right now, Philly and their talk. I don't think it is. I think the Eagles mow through this fucking schedule. I think people are like, "Fuck, dude, we got to play the Eagles in Week 4." And listen, everybody's scared. Eagles are going to win fucking 14 games again this year.
Don't have that mentality. Don't have that mentality.
I'm having a confident. I waited my whole life and paid my dues to get the confident mentality in my football. No.
Don't jinx us.
I am always doing that. It
find some wood and knock on it right now. Find some wood and knock on it right now.
No.
It always comes down to the wire, man.
Every day from here on in, I'm going to tell you how the Eagles are going to fucking plow through the schedule.
It always comes down to the wire, man.
Happen, but I don't think you will be.
You just jinx us. You just fucking jinx us.
No, DeeTer, you jinx yourself. I don't believe in jinxes. No. Jinx is only real if you believe in them.
I'm going to knock on wood for you. Knocking on wood
good.
Right here.
I'm going to say it every week, though. It won't change. People are like, he's opinianated. Fucking ain't right, I am, and I ain't backing off of it ever.
The Commanders was a tough.
Dude, the Eagles are finishing the regular season with 13 or 14 wins and walking to another Super Bowl title. You're watching the first ever back-to-back Eagles Super Bowl title in this. The Bills, Josh Allen's never beaten Jalen Hurts.
Won MVP, dude. You won MVP
Jalen
last
Hurts
year.
won the Super Bowl last year.
Man, dude.
The fuck is an MVP, dude? Josh Allen's never beaten Jalen Hurts in his career.
God, dude.
Are you kidding me? I'm not. Listen, you could run scared.
I
don't run that way.
I'm not a big fan of the end. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a big fan
of what? If you live scared, the universe will reward you with scared results.
Oh,
you could be that way. I'm not going to be that way. Hey, be scared all you want. I am not. I've never had more confidence in any Philadelphia team. In like 19 weeks, you're like, damn, dude, yeah, you were right, Ricky. This team's really fucking good. Feel how you like now, but okay.
Let's talk about schedule. Regardless of the end of the schedule, let's talk about the schedule. All right.
Do you want to walk scared? You go first, and I'll go after you. I'm going to get the beer. Right. I'm going to let you go through the 17-game regular season.
Cowboys, easy win. All right, that's an easy one there. Chiefs.
Oh, I think you just jinxed us. Isn't that the same mentality you just used on me? Dude, you can't. Listen, it's not a real thing. God, right, dude. We will own the Cowboys on week 1. We didn't jinx it, and it's okay because we're just that great. Listen, we don't often get credit for what we have right now.
Be tough. We had tough times in the end.
This Eagles team's tough. Did you see what they did to the NFL last season?
I thought I was going to talk about the schedule.
Them one of the top 4 Super Bowl teams of all time.
Talk about the schedule, Ricky.
All right, go.
All right, Chiefs. I think we're taking an L there, man.
I do too.
Rams. Yeah, man, that's going to be a tough game. Christ, man. I gotta say, we might take the win, right? Because didn't they get rid of their good receiver?
I'm listening to you, DeeTer. This is your pick. I'll do mine when you're done. I'm listening to you. I'm counting wins and losses that you have.
Buccaneers.
So I can call you out on it in 15 months.
Buccaneers is a bit tough, but I'm not a big fan of their quarterback. I just don't think he has it.
He's really good, dude. He's really good.
Yeah. Broncos, we should win that. Giants, that's an easy win. Vikings, it's a bit tough.
Jinxed, man.
Giants is a tough one, dude.
Really? Seriously?
No. Vikings, not Giants. Giants is easy win.
The Vikings won 14 games in the regular season last year. But God, I'm listening to you. I'm listening.
All right, so Giants again. Packers. Yeah, no, I'm not too fearful of them. And then we got to play the Lions. I think the Lions is going to be a tough game.
Lions.
Bears should be easy. Chargers, I think we fucking both through the Chargers. And I think we both through the Raiders too. I'm fearful of the last three, man.
I'm trying to keep track of your picks. So we're making our May pick. We'll make our August picks. We'll make
let me go through back again just to get my numbers right.
All right. Well, where's your numbers at? What do you got? Because I got you at what do we have? 3 losses by your take?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boy, the nose on that beer. What? You kidding me? Looking up ain't gonna be none of that bullshit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Basically, give me how many total wins and losses you have at the end of the year.
I would say 10 wins. I'd say we get 10 wins.
10-7?
Yeah.
All right.
Say that.
All right, I'm going to do mine real quick so that way I don't forget everything. Eagles, Dallas. I agree with you. And I believe we smoked them, and I don't believe in jinxes. I mean, you both said it, so there's no jinx. It's only when you create it, right? Remember you said with me, and you're like, oh, no such thing.
Well,
don't take the energy, and it won't happen.
There's been many times I said we have this win.
Life, DeeTer. That's the probability and realities of life.
Stop it.
But what I'm
many times I text you, and I said, "Oh man, it's
good."
I've texted you many times, and I said we have this game, and you say you just mooked it. You mooked it, or you jinxed us, right? How many times have you said that to me?
You're right. I did. You're touche, sir. But DeeTer, there's a difference. That is a jinx. Never text that to me. Think it in your head, but don't tell it to me on the phone. That's why I started putting my phone away during the games. I won't even. But yeah, I did call you out on that, and I did say that. Yep. So you're right. I'm being hypocritical.
You put that in my head, dude.
But listen, I think that. Oh yeah, okay. But listen, let's as Eagles fans stop thinking the negative. You know what I mean? We're always so fearful.
Okay. All right.
And I know we've had our hearts broken more times than any other sports franchise towns besides maybe Cleveland. So, okay, real quick. So you have them, what, 10-7?
I'll say 10-7. Yeah.
I'm going to write that down. All right, DeeTer has them 10-7 for the 2025 regular season. Okay, game 1 versus Dallas. I think the Eagles absolutely fucking annihilate them. I think Dallas sucks. I think they're a 5-win team, maybe 6-win team. Yes, they have good players. Every team has good players. Dallas sucks, and I think their new coach sucks even worse. Game 2, Eagles-Chiefs. Rematch of the Super Bowl in Kansas City. Yes, I think the Chiefs will be looking for revenge. I think the Eagles lose that game. Yeah. Yes. So we're at 1-1. Now listen, same with the Phillies. Guys, get ready. Breathe. Eagles, Bucks. Yes, Jalen Hurts doesn't play well against Todd Bowles' defense. Neither does Nick Sirianni call a good game. So far, the track record of what I know. With that being said, but not mad. Listen, we just won a Super Bowl. I do think they lose to the Bucks. So that would, Eagles fans relax, put us at 1-2 next year. Wait.
You missed the Rams.
In September. I'll be on fire next Sirianni.
Ricky, you missed the Rams. You went to
Oh, sorry. You're right. I did. I skipped it. So Dallas, I got us losing the Chiefs at 1-1. And then I got us beating the Rams at home because all the shit the Rams talk like they're fucking badass and Jared Verse and all them. All this they came to our town, talk shit on our fans. I think the Eagles give them a swift punch to the mouth. And now I got the Eagles at 2-1. Next week I got them losing to the Bucs because yes, Jalen Hurts seems to have trouble with Todd Bowles' defense.
Well, I would say Bucs in the past have always given us trouble. You know what I mean? Bucs.
Yeah, but let's not forget about that. That's the Brian Dawkins Algie Crumpler game when we beat Michael Vick in the NFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl. So it goes both ways.
Okay.
All right. So right now I got them beating Dallas, losing to the Chiefs, beating the Rams, losing to the Bucs. I have them at 2-2. Anybody remember last year? Remember the year we won the Super Bowl? Do you remember what the Eagles started?
Yeah,
2-2. 2-2. And everybody's like, fire Nick Sirianni. Get rid of Jalen Hurts. All right, so we're 2-2 again.
It happened.
Everybody,
that happened. Hey,
everybody breathe.
That's
just
in the past.
Breathe.
Right.
All right, so we're 2-2. Next game. Yes, we have the Giants. The Giants are you missed
the Broncos, man. You missed the Broncos.
Oh,
right?
Sorry. Okay, 2-2. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, I got us beating the Broncos, but in a dogfight of a game because Bo Nix is the next Brett. He's the next Brett Favre. Are you kidding me? Did you watch that? That's a playoff team last year.
It's a good team, man, but I don't have faith in the Broncos.
Bo Nix is the next fucking Brett Favre, dude. Are you kidding me? That and with Sean Payton as their head coach, who was a Super Bowl winning coach, former Eagles assistant, that Broncos team's real good. I think the Eagles win in a fucking sweat bath. I think like a 21-20. All right, so that's got us at 3-2. The next week against the Giants. Listen, I'm going to pick us to sweep the Giants this year and for the next 10 years. I think the Eagles smoke the Giants.
That organization's fucked.
The Vikings,
pretty fucked.
Really good team, and it's hard for me to say, but J.J. McCarthy, I don't think yet is the real deal, and I think the Eagles exploit him with Vic Fangio's. Always confuses young quarterbacks a la Jim Johnson. So now I got to
be mad at you, man. Minnesota Brett's gonna be mad at you.
He's always mad at me. I got him beating the Vikings. Next week, the Giants. I'm not going to sit and talk about it again. I think we win the next 14 out of 15 against the Giants.
Yeah.
Eagles beat them again. I think they beat them handily because I think their quarterback situation gets confused and then a lot of drama just starts surrounding the team. Next game, Packers. On the road in Green Bay. I know they're looking for revenge. Their ass hurt because we punched them in the face twice last year. We beat you up in Brazil. We beat you up in Brazil, and then we beat you up in the playoffs. After all the shit you talk, then you're trying to ban our tush push.
Right.
I got us beating the Packers just to let them know. Listen, we're dominant. We're an 85 Bears level.
Are we losing to anybody next year? Are we losing to anybody this year?
Did I already pick 2 losses?
Yeah, you got to. All right.
I haven't finished my thing yet. I got us punching the Packers in the mouth in their home stadium for trying to ban the tush push. On that alone, this is a historic game, guys. This is a historic game. And people be talking about in 30 years, the Packers pushed the ban, the Eagles played, they were dominant. They didn't get it banned. And then the Eagles came to their home stadium and really kicked their fucking ass the following year. All right, so I got them beating the Packers. I was like, oh my God, I want to be scared. I want to lose some game. No, nope, that's not where I'm at. So I got them beating the Packers, and I haven't beat them handily. I think we punched them in the mouth. Next week, we come back home to the Lions. Same thing. I heard Amon-Ra St. Brown said, oh, the Eagles are lucky. We didn't play them. We want to see them. Hey, Amon, I just want to let you know something. You got your asses whooped by Washington in your house, a team that the following week we came back and beat by 35 fucking points. Don't fucking man up and chest up to me, cuz. Yes, you got the wrong team on the block for that. Get out of here. We beat the Lions, too. You guys are a bunch of shit talkers.
Damn, dude.
Your coach, punch. Yeah, okay. The Royce Gracie style.
Okay.
That's how we're going to beat you. Following week, the Cowboys. I don't want to say this, so say it quietly. We'll win that game. And then the next week, we got the Bears. So where are we at? 3 losses right now?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to say that out loud. Following week, the Bears.
You think we're No,
I really like. I'm making my picks. I really like Ben Johnson. He was offensive coordinator with the Detroit Lions the year before, with the Lions, the monumental offense that lost to the Washington Redskins in Detroit. Now he's the head coach of the Bears, and I think they will get better. And I think he'll eventually make them into a great team, but not this year. I got the Eagles beating the Bears. Chargers. This is the other game that worries me. Jim Harbaugh is a great fucking coach. He just won a national title with the Michigan Wolverines.
I knew you were going to go with that.
I'm picking the Chargers to beat the Eagles and handily, and I think it will be the wake-up call that the Eagles need at that time, right before the playoffs get going. So, yes, the Chargers beating the Eagles handily there. That's 4 losses I have. Next game,
Wait. I thought it was only 3. Wait. You had let me get back to your losses here. All right, so the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, right?
Yes.
The Broncos.
No, I had us beating the Broncos.
You beating the Broncos.
Our next loss, I had the Dallas. I didn't want to say it out loud. On the road in Dallas. I didn't want to say, but now you got to make me fucking shout it out, dude. Anywho. That was the third loss. Okay. It's my pick. Right. It's my pick. You did yours.
Okay. All right.
That was my third. My fourth pick for a loss is against the Chargers. Listen, Jim Harbaugh's a great coach. He'll have that team in the Super Bowl within 3 years. All right, so that's my fourth loss against the Chargers. Right. Now, so we lose to the Chargers on the road, by the way. You had to fly across country. It's understandable. You come back home. You're licking your wounds against the fucking Raiders, who want to pump their chests up. They got Geno Smith and Brock Bowers, a good young tight end. But I think the Eagles come out and win a hard-fought dogfight, like a 24-20 win. Tough win, but they win it.
They're playing a lot of like West Coast games, dude. Like the Rams, Raiders, and that's a lot of traveling and shit, right?
The following week, we got us beating the Raiders. The following week, I got us getting our 5th and last loss of the season against the Washington Commodores in Washington, after the Eagles are kind of still staggered after the Chargers game, but beat the Raiders. It's like a heavyweight fight. I got us losing to Washington. Then the following week, finally waking up and bouncing back against the Buffalo Bills, who everybody rides with. Oh, my God. Listen, I love the Bills, but the Eagles win it in a fucking dogfight.
Dude, that's at the Bills in December 28th, dude. It's going to be fucking freezing, dude.
Where did the Eagles play? Tampa?
I get it, man. All right.
You think Philadelphia don't get cold weather?
Hey,
do you remember 2 years ago?
Balls, dude.
Do you remember 2 years ago when we went to Buffalo and won the game there?
All right, bro. All right.
And last but not least, I got us winning the division in a division matchup, one of the most historic regular season games in Eagles history. I got us beating the Washington Commodores and getting the first seed and the first round bye in the playoffs. And I'll talk about my playoff picks in fucking December, you degenerate gamblers, so you can wait till then.
So overall, what do you got?
I got us 12-5.
Holy shit. This dude.
What's your pick? 10-7?
Yeah.
You're so scared. I'm just not scared. Dude. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be. I got us at 12-5. I wouldn't be shocked if they were 13-4. The Eagles seem really good, Dieter. Like they're in their prime. You're gonna look back. Everybody's like, you don't know the good old days until they're gone. I want to let you know something, Eagles fans. You're in the good old days. Enjoy this shit. This is really good. What's happening right now? They're at their peak. The Super Bowl over Kansas City was not their peak.
This team is a solid team.
This is a deep. Did you see the draft they just had after the deep team they were already? Everyone's like, "Oh my God, we lost Quentin Williams, Joshua." Listen, this team's even better than last year's team. I'd be shocked if they don't win 13 games. I'd say win 12-5 to be conservative. Everybody says, "Listen, if you got sand in your vagina, wipe it out. Stop being scared." This Eagles team is dominant. This is a force of nature. You're your first ever. You're beginning the first ever dynasty in Philadelphia sports. Can you name another dynasty in Philly sports? No, because we're in it now. It's begun.
But we are that target, man. We are what other teams.
But that's good. Iron sharpens iron, dude. Listen, you don't get good by beating cupcakes, Dieter. Then you get to the playoffs, you get punched in the mouth, and you're like, "Oh my God, what do I do?" Listen, give me the toughest games all year. And then when I get to the playoffs and I just start knocking motherfuckers out.
They are going to run tapes on us
That's what every team does to every team, dude. Are you kidding me? This ain't the Pee Wee football, dude. This is the NFL. Every team does that every week.
And you have a team that just won the Super Bowl. Are they going to be as hot?
Are you finding reasons?
Are
you looking for reasons to be scared? That's what it sounds like.
I'm just being fucking reasonable here.
That's reasonable in 1992 when the Eagles organization was a joke. Listen, we are the gold standard. We're the best team in the league.
You know how rare it is.
This shit now. We're the captain of this shit now.
Stop it.
We're the Patriots. No, I'm not stopping it. We're the Patriots now.
Take it down a notch.
Never, ever. I'm going to raise it the fuck up even more. Always.
Once you get a ring, it's like, wow, I got a ring. You know what I mean?
They just got one 6 years ago. They know what it's like.
It's gonna be tough, dude.
That's back to back every season's tough for every team. The NFL's a dogfight. It's a fist fight in a phone booth. That's why we love it. It is tough. That's what it's supposed to be. It's a gladiator sport. Look, that's a good beer, dude. I went on beer 3. Look what I got, kid.
Oh, Fidens. Look at this.
Oh,
guy. Jasper.
With Nelson. That is Jasper with Nelson, dude.
Damn.
Oh, that's a good beer, cuz.
Okay.
Are you on 3? Are you on 3 or 2 beers?
Yeah, man. I'm almost on my 3rd.
This is one of the best.
This
is one of the best episodes ever. You know what I mean? You should have Sylvester Stallone calling us out. Oh, you wanted mine too much.
I hit the bell yet.
Hey, yo, Adrian. Oh man! Ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters.
Check us out every Thursday night, 10 p.m. on the BGSE Network. Check out the other shows on the network. Great guys.
All of them are great.
Hey, drink craft beer, promote local, and watch some sports, right, man? Watch some sports.
Drink beer. Listen, drink beer and talk shit, man. Have fun in life. If you're scared, get a dog.
All right. Everybody have a good night out there. All right. Take care.
Love y'all.